So if you can please begin by saying your name, spelling it out, and where we are right now.
I'm Carolyn Fancher, and my first name is spelled Carolyn, and the last name is Fancher, and we're in SeaTac, Washington.
Great. And so if we can start by saying 3 things that you're passionate about.
3 things that I'm passionate about. Connecting people, the chosen career that I have in chiropractic, and probably a connection with animals or nature.
Yeah, definitely. And if you could go into detail about one of those that you incorporate into your everyday life, or you try to at least.
Actually, all 3 are really interrelated and incorporated, because as a chiropractor, I think I have the amazing opportunity to speak to people every day about what is most on their mind, what is going to lead them to further their life expression, and possibly obstacles in their path so that we can troubleshoot together, because it's not all about the actual physical adjustment. Chiropractic is about enhancing life and expression, and sometimes I even adjust people's pets and things like that because they're important to their overall well-being and health. And so I get to connect all the things that are meaningful to me. I connect people with each other if it would be enhancing to their life. Like I say, I get to share in their expression, and that feeds my soul.
That's great. And if you could talk about something that you're proud of.
Something that I am proud of is probably just the life achievement of actually finally landing at a place in my life where I'm optimizing my authenticity and in my own personal expression. Who I am every day is probably the highest and best expression of who I truly am at this point in my life, and it was a journey to get there.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe going along with that, can you talk about a challenge that was part of that journey that you were able to overcome?
I think the challenge was figuring out what would be the best expression, because throughout my life there's been one general theme that I knew was true, which is that I felt like I had a strong desire to help people, so through a service orientation. As a kid, probably the most meaningful expression of that was when I adopted seeing eye puppies for a year, and it was a real growth experience because I loved the animals, and so having them for a year and then giving them up for a higher purpose, but to connect people and enhance their lives, was very meaningful to me. So I knew that I wanted to serve people in a way that would enhance their overall life. Figuring out exactly how to do that was part of the challenge.
Definitely.
So. And
do you have a particular strength that comes to mind when you think of that? Like a quality about you, an actual trait? I think it's something that I work very hard to develop, but it's something that I've recognized in people that I admire, which is that it's a particular way of being with people. I can think of like my great aunt and my mentor, Dr. Sweat, who's a chiropractor, who have the special quality that everybody that comes in contact with them says that they have a special relationship with that person. So for all the people that a doctor comes in contact with, for each and every individual to be able to walk away and say, you know, I have this really special thing. He and I laughed about, you know, such and such. Or with my aunt, that each one of her children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, aunts, uncles, nieces, all felt special in her presence. I think there's an attentiveness to being. It's more about being present for people. And if I can further develop that quality in my life, I think that's what I have to offer. Definitely. That's great. And if you could talk about something you're doing right now that you believe is making a difference.
I'm currently working on my first year of practice on my own, and I think that developing my chiropractic office and practice to be a place where people know that they can come for resource information, for personal attention, inspiration. I think that's all part of it, and I've made it a very community-oriented project. Like the name for the practice was thought by one person, another person suggested even the paint color. Everybody's brought their talents together, talents that I don't have, to help build this practice so that it'll be a place where people really feel centered and where they can open to their true selves.
And if we could end by you talking about a piece of life advice, potentially a quote that you like to live by, that you would like to share with others.
I think that sort of a guiding piece in my life has been to be true to myself. And I'm the one that looks at myself in the mirror, and I have to know that every day, no matter what the circumstances are, I at least attempted to be my best self or to act with integrity. And I think that's just really important, because authenticity is what allows me my greatest creativity. So being authentic.
That's great. Well, thank you.